everybody, welcome to the King of Anime podcast. You know, the King of Anime podcast, the podcast that is in support of Black lives, because they do matter, trans rights, women's rights, you know, just all that stuff. You know, KOA. Normal KOA stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Just all kinds of rights, and we love Attack on Titan here.
We love Attack on Titan here. Satsuki?
Trying to think if there's any spots missed. We also like human contact.
Yes,
That's fun too.
Yeah. We like to go outside.
I love hugging.
Yeah.
All right. I think that clears about all of them.
Yeah. So wait, so what is the list of what KOA supports and stands for? What was that again?
Like everything.
Any minorities.
Okay, any minorities. So Black Lives Matter. We support that. We also support trans rights. What else are we forgetting? I feel like we just forgot something.
Women.
Yes, we are in support of women. Yeah, and minorities. Yeah,
we like pets.
We like animals too. We generally like being happy people that are outgoing and like to walk outside. That's KOA.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. How are you guys doing this week?
Doing pretty good. My basketball team is doing really well for itself. I'm so excited, looking forward to going to the playoffs. And yeah, I've just been doing good. Eating paninis.
Yeah, paninis. It's a big.
Conversely, my team is slowly descending. I don't like the look of it, and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten, so like literally the opposite of EA.
I'm so sorry, Satsuki.
It's fine.
Also, rest in peace to Taylor Hawkins.
Yeah.
One
Foo
of the-
Fighters drummer.
Yeah, one of the greatest drummers of last 25, 30 years.
He was only 50.
Only 50. It's very sad. It's very sad.
Yeah.
Got people in the chat here. Philip A. Dimmick said there was nothing wrong with this week's AOT episode.
Well, there was
For the first time, I think, this is the only time I can say there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's almost like
I
just
liked
nothing really happened.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Did you watch the episode or?
Well, yeah, I did. I mean, it was great, but like, it's just almost like it was so good, like it didn't even like air this week. That's how it felt.
Oh, okay.
It was good, I already forgotten about it.
Well, yeah, that's because the memory wipe thing.
Sean says he's late. You're not late, Sean. You're actually early.
Are they?
Sasuke's Resolve says, "Damn, bro, it's 7 o'clock here. Why is the pod so early?"
We'll just wait till next week. It won't be.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What time are we moving to next week?
Nah, it's just like 30 minutes for at least 6 weeks. Then after that, 1 whole hour.
We're gonna do another 12 a.m. podcast.
Yep. Get ready for the new start time. We're gonna be, when everybody in Europe is awake, we'll be on.
Or just
I wonder what's
waking
the
up.
time that's like bad for everyone.
Gotta be like somewhere like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
I feel like that's gonna. Well, yeah, I guess that would be bad for people overseas too.
Noam says, "Is this manga or anime ending?" I assume for Marin is what they're talking about. Just the anime, I guess. Bill says, "So you're telling me you're anti-Jaegerist? What the fuck? Unsubbed." Yes, we're also things we are in support of, things we are not in support of is the Jaegerists. Sorry, Jaegerists.
And people that are mean.
Yes, Nazis. We don't like Nazis.
I don't know anyone that does.
We don't like fascism.
Mm-hmm.
MFP says Kitagawa is such a cutie. I'm happy for Gojo. Are you happy for Gojo, Satsuki?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
All right, I'm keeping my eyes on you. Just making sure. Sasuke's resolve says if there was a specific Mana panel
Whoa, what
you
was
could
that?
have framed as art piece on the level of Mona Lisa or so forth, what would it be? Any of Anya's reaction faces.
I would need that one panel of Watamote, where they go to Mousy Land. It's perfect.
And then it's like a happy ending.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was great.
What kind of happy ending we talking about?
Oh, nothing of the sort.
What?
Just let me think. I don't know if there's. I don't read. I'm starting to read more. Sasuke has gotten me into reading. So
What baby steps?
yep, he's gotten me into reading. So I would say something to do with Keijo.
Oh God.
There you go. Bill says we gonna get Satsuki food ASMR tonight.
Oh,
Food
I
ASMR?
guess me eating into the no. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry if I disappointed you in some way.
Satsuki's best friend in the whole wide world, Light Roller, says, "Congrats on C for making it through my dress up, darling." Well, it's just, I try my hardest. You know me. Not supporting Nazis or Jaegerists.
Well, you lied to start off that statement, so now I don't know if the last statement is true.
Wait, are you saying I'm a Jaegerist? No way.
No. Called Light Ruler, but my best friend.
Oh. What? But he is, right? You guys
That's
are best friends.
misinformation. We don't like misinformation on this show either.
Yeah.
But I mean, just like, Light Roller and you, Satsuki, are like best boys of all time, right? I thought that you're like Sentaro and Kaoru.
Let me say this clearly so you won't misunderstand. No.
No to what exactly?
Me and Light Ruler are not close enough to be considered best friends or friends in general. Fuck Light Ruler. I don't know how many times I had to say this.
Apparently, you slept on his couch for 3 months, Satsuki.
See, we could have just got through the podcast without me having to say anything like that, but C wanted this, so.
What? I didn't want anything. Listen,
I'm not sure about that.
I just see every week.
You wanted the thunder. Now here comes the rain.
Every week, I see Light Roller being bullied for pretty much no reason, and Satsuki just giggling away, pointing, laughing. I just think it's unfair.
I'm not smiling.
I think
This isn't
Sasuke
a
has his
joke.
reason. Like, I mean, if you were to look into his Discord, I think you would understand why.
I can't read. Moving on. Gnome says, Dress Up Darling for me feels like one of those relatable animes, in my opinion.
Oh
In
yeah,
what sense?
I've totally been there with an erection with a cosplayer.
Yep, EA is just, he was all up in them cosplayers.
Are you also making Hina dolls?
So you
Well,
remember
their name is known.
that freaking scene when he's just telling her to get off him? Do you remember that song by Next where the lady's just like, I feel a little poke coming through?
Oh my god.
I just remember it, like, I could just imagine her just going, because she just kind of had that, huh? What is that? What? What is this? I feel poking through.
Just plays the Metal Gear Solid sound. Yep. QRW6 says, "What up, KOA? This Crunchyroll merger sucks." I agree. Amen. Telling people
agree.
to cancel your Funimation subscriptions while not having all the videos was dumb. As much as I dislike Funimation, they did some good things.
And they're getting rid of free, ad-free subscription services. So now if you want to watch any anime, you got to pay for it.
I just remember people in r/anime and other subreddits, as I've come to learn, maybe Reddit is not the best place to be, but people were saying, you know, oh, this is great. This is great for the anime industry. Crunchyroll's going to have all the anime in one place. I don't have to pay for more than one sub. Well, this is what happens when there's no competition. You get shit like this.
They can do whatever they want.
No competition. They could hike the prices, which they probably will. Doesn't matter. Probably already announced it.
That'll be $20.
I'm a strong advocate of anarchy.
Woohoo!
All right.
Do what you got to do.
That's
All right.
right.
Satsuki is Jaeger is confirmed. Revon Singh says they didn't talk about what happened at the Love Hotel. I really wanted to hear how the convo would have gone. I guess we'll talk about that in a minute there. You know, actually, we should get into some of these questions that we had for the thing. You know.
Yes, the thing with the stuff and the hive.
Right, exactly. The write-ins, as the kids say. The first question, I think this is definitely one for EA. He would know much about this. Have you watched Berserk 2016 or 2017, and is it good?
I have only ever seen the 97 version of Berserk. I've been told by not just these two, but almost everyone in the anime community to never watch that version of Berserk because it's just so bad. So I probably never will.
I mean, if you have a pots and pans fetish, perfect anime.
Oh yeah, that was right. They did that, didn't they? Berserk 2017 and 2016 may just be one of the worst adaptations to ever happen. Right up there with the promised Goofy Land Season 2, Satsuki's Fever Dream?
Yo.
I'll fucking do it again. Don't worry, Homura.
Wait, now you're like mixing memes, like you're fucking up the metaverse. Because that one had nothing to do with it. Like, we're getting too abstract.
I think it's pretty. It's a pretty decent shout. What do you mean?
I want to watch the Goofy movie now.
Definitely better than the Promised Goofy Land.
The Goofy movie is classic.
Next question. What's the worst anime you guys have seen?
Ooh,
Berserk 2016.
that's a good question.
The Promised Goofy Land Season 2. Satsuki's Fever Dream?
I have a couple.
Yeah, because I don't know if I have a definitive, like, this is absolutely the worst thing I've ever saw. So I'll just name some, I guess. And it's funny because they both came out in the same year. First is Higurashi Sotsu. Sotsu. Terrible, god awful. Like, Go was going in a nice direction, I think. It started to falter a little towards the end. But I was like, oh, that's still enjoyable. But then they came out with the sequel to that, in which they basically just make Sakato the main villain, and her motivation is whack, and how things play out are stupid. They have a Dragon Ball Z fight. It is terrible. And Higehiro, that's oof. Bad times.
I would say mine would have to be Kiss Sis. That's like the worst thing I've ever seen, and it was a requested video way back in the day when I only had like 10 subscribers. And I regret watching it. It was just... Imagine if you had twin sisters, everyone, and they wanted to have sex with you.
Oh, that's not good. That's, yeah. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, no, this is pretty bad.
And imagine in that said anime where they want to have sex with you, you try to have a normal life and try to date other women, but these other women are fucking weirdos too, because one of them for some reason has issues with pissing and just pisses all over the main character.
Okay.
You sound like you need to have therapy.
How did you get far into that series?
Sorry, I watched the whole thing.
Wow.
I have Vietnam flashbacks whenever I think of that show sometimes. Like, I'll just wake up and I'll go, "Cassette!" And it just I see them in the trees and I just want to shoot all their faces. And you can tell the difference between the two because one has a fucking Band-Aid underneath her eye because she thinks she's Left Eye Lopez or something. It's just
What the
stupid.
fuck?
Apparently, Light Roller needs the link.
Just type in Kiss X Sis and you'll find it. Feast your eyes on that shit.
It's like Hunter X
'Cause
Hunter.
I ain't searching for it to give you that link.
So is this like the Hunter X Hunter of incest anime?
Probably.
I mean, I guess if you want to call it a masterpiece of something,
Yo,
it's a masterpiece of shit.
we got Sir Sphinx in the chat. This guy's a real fucking hero right here. Satsuki's all. I've seen him in the chat of like some of my recent posts after the Jaegerist Brigade in my channel. Talking actual fucking sense. Can we get this guy a promotion?
Can we give him some
Yes,
snap?
if you separate his identity from me, then yes. 'Cause
That's
not me.
impossible because that's you.
Nah, no way.
All right. Fuck the
Promise.
Jaegerists. That's what I say. Oh. Well. It's a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. Piece of shit.
Oh my God. Next question. My wife Lisa really loves the show. Can she get a shout out for her birthday? Well, happy birthday, Lisa. Here's your shout out. Thank you for
Happy
being the
birthday,
only
Lisa.
female viewer of KOA. We
I
didn't
was gonna
know
say,
you exist.
We have female viewers. We went over this last week.
Kyle's doesn't count. She's a bro.
Kyle's uwu. Well, that's right. She says she has a penis. And then there's who's that? Scarlett. Scarlett's one.
Scarlett's a female? Do we get that confirmed?
Scarlett. I think we confirmed that Scarlett was a witch. I mean,
A witch.
What?
All right, Scarlet Witch. I was thinking of Marvel. Is a woman.
And I just want to let you guys know that question came from Light, and he's talking about Lisa, the K-pop girl. So this is all fabricated.
Suyoku Nareru. That Lisa?
I don't know.
You were singing something he never watched.
I'm not a K-pop fan.
Demon Slayer. Fate.
You know I dropped Demon Slayer, right?
SAO.
Think I finished that maybe a long time ago when it first aired. Don't remember anything about it.
Honestly, I never went back after the first time, and that was more than enough.
Well, happy birthday, Lisa. We appreciate you being our only female viewer. Jeremy says in the chat, just want to say, have you seen JJK0? I have not, but EA has.
I have. Pretty good. I didn't know it was a prequel, but I guess that makes sense because it's Zero. Kind of like Resident Evil was Zero was a prequel, you know? So, yeah, Resident Evil Zero.
What are you buying?
But yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Nice animation. I can't wait for season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Same.
Fucking already got spoiled for the second season though. I'm pissed.
I have not yet, though I don't really hang around a lot of JJK fans, so.
Well, I didn't think I did until I saw it on Twitter, and then I was like, fuck you.
CeeLo Green! That's a great song!
It is. If
Great
I was
song.
richer, I'd still be with you. Ain't that some shit?
Jeremy also says it's Sakura Haruno's birthday, by the way. Congratulations, Satsuki, on your wife's birthday.
What are you talking about? Why is every bad thing being thrown to me? What did I do?
This kind of contradicts everything that we were talking about in the beginning.
Sakura Haruno's not good. No good.
Don't say that about your wife. Next question. What are y'all's favorite scary movies? Just takes a little bit of...
I don't know.
Oh man. Can we say the movies that like freaked us out when we were younger?
I suppose.
And then I guess I'll talk about my favorite, but it sounds ridiculous now, but I remember when I was young, those fucking Chucky movies used to scare the crap out of me.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know, The Bride of Chucky, I don't know, just any kind of those Chucky ones. I saw the first version I saw was when he was already all beat up, so he had like stitches in him and everything, and I'm like, oh, I hate this. I don't know what it is, but I hate it.
At least it's not The Bride of Chucky.
No, that's what it was. It was The Bride of Chucky.
Oh, it was? Oh.
Yeah, he was in stitches, and then it was the girl doll, and then they were playing White Zombie, which was kind of cool. But I mean, looking at it now, it doesn't even scare me. But back then, that terrified me, and the original Scream was scary just because that was one of those. It could be something like that could happen in real life, and I was over at my babysitter's house and she showed us that fucking movie and it terrified the hell out of me. Just like, I'm afraid the Ghostface killer's gonna get me. But again, now it doesn't bother me. And but my favorite movie of all time has to be The Thing. I love The Thing.
Well, I guess for me, it wasn't really a movie, but I used to watch Ghost Hunters as a kid, like all the time with my mother.
Oh yeah, with Zach Baggins.
What?
Is that the one?
The one
Ghost Hunters.
Plumbers by day, Ghost Hunters by night.
Okay, I think it's I'm thinking of a different one. My girlfriend watches a ghost one with Zach in it.
Well, Zach may have been in this one because, yeah. Well, Ghost Hunters, by the way, pretty fun reality TV if you like reality TV, even to this day. But yeah, no, that's I used to have nightmares about that one. What about you, Satsuki? Any childhood trauma?
Childhood. I mean, yeah, the Chucky movies used to freak me out. The Jason movies also used to freak me out.
Ooh,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Ooh. They made a reference to that in. I'm sorry, Sasuke. They made a reference to the Texas Chainsaw in My Dress Up Darling. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think that's an anime original thing. But yeah, the whole truck chasing after the dancing scene.
Oh, that's such a good ending. Sorry, continue.
I guess my favorite one would have to be Saw by default.
Ooh.
I don't really like horror movies like that. I've seen a couple of them, but I don't know. I guess Saw is like the one that like actually had a story for me, because I don't really like a lot of slasher films because it's just it's like the same beats to it, It follows the same type of format, but Saw is a little different. It's weird because it's one of the most graphic, but I don't even know if I would consider it a horror as much as I would consider it a thriller, just That's from true. How it's presented. So
like a murder mystery type thing. Yeah, you talking about the first one's the best though, right?
I mean, I've watched them, but it was like weird. I never like sat down and said I'm going to watch all the Saws. Like I've went and saw the first one. I've saw like the fucking fifth one, and then like the seventh one is like all out of order. So
wow.
But I mean, it still had a story either way.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
The first Saw.
What was that spiritual sequel to Night of the Living Dead?
spiritual sequel?
It was like in the 80s.
Well, there's Day of the Dead. There's Dawn of the Dead. There's
Maybe Dawn.
Land of the Dead.
Because it was the one where like where you couldn't kill the zombies. Like the zombies, no matter what, like they would.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It
was like
nuked
Return of
them
the
at the
Living
end.
Dead or something.
That may be it. That may be it actually. Yeah, because I remember at the end they nuked everything because that's like what they were supposed to do and like had this mysterious thing. Yeah, those that's
The
scared
80s
me
has
too.
some great horror films.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
It's about practical effects, though.
Yeah. Next question. If all three of you made out, who would win?
How do you win?
Right. Is it whoever stops kissing first?
Whoever has to like breathe. I guess I would lose in that situation because I don't really have like great lung capacity. So
Wait. Yeah, no, EA would win. He's the one with a significant other. Me and Satsuki are single.
I just said I would lose.
Well, then I guess I'd win by default just because,
You make out more than us.
I do.
I don't know how you lose this, but all right.
QRW6 seems to be sick in the chat. Somebody get him a bucket.
Sorry. Oh, I just thought about this. I haven't watched this movie, but just hearing about the plot of it and whatnot, horror movies, The Mist.
Ooh,
I
love The Mist.
I probably need to watch that.
That is such a good movie. That's the one with, it's a guy with like two first names, like Thomas Jane. Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah, that's a Stephen King book. I swear every Stephen King book, well, not all of them are good, but most of them seem to be pretty good when they adapt them.
Yeah, The Happening is one of the best movies ever.
He didn't do that one.
One of the best comedies of all time.
He has Carrie.
Oh, Carrie.
The Shining.
The Shining, It, Misery, Shawshank Redemption, Lean on Me.
Didn't he have the truck one? Were they?
Yeah, that was called. Wasn't that called
Power-
Full Gear or something?
Like Power Rage, Full Gear, or something like that. Yeah.
I can't remember. It was the only movie he ever directed. That was his book, and he was in it. He starred in it. Well, he didn't star in it. He had like a little cameo. Such a weird movie.
Very, very weird. Very, very weird. I guess it's time to get into the actual meat and potatoes of this episode of KOA. When we talk about Kids on Da Block, episode 11. What did you guys think of this episode?
Yeah, what did y'all did you like how you thought that freaking Centauro was leaving? Then it was like, ha! Just kidding.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, no,
I didn't want him to leave either.
Yeah, I mean this moment they had this episode they had Kaoru and Centauro had another strangely romantic moment between two bros.
I know. He was on top
two.
of them.
Cry, Centauro. It's okay to cry.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was two.
Then we can kiss
It's
afterwards.
okay to cry. That way we don't have to see each other cry.
I'll sleep in your arms if you want me to.
I'll put the blanket over you. Just let me rest my head on your shoulder. Let me go ahead and nibble on that ear.
Hey, bro, let me have that ear.
It's just a bro thing.
Ain't nothing but a bro thing.
Yeah, I mean, hang out with the bros, throw back a couple brewskis, nibble on each other's ear, jerk each other off. It's what we all do. Come on.
Oh my god. That's a throwback to last summer.
Yes.
You said that very same thing. And Sasuke was like, what are you talking about?
Now I understand.
Now you get it.
All right,
so what do you think of...
There goes Lisa. She's not watching anymore now.
Well, you would think that she'd want to watch more. Is she into BL?
Let's hope Lisa is, because that's the only way we're keeping her.
Well, whatever it is, we lost her. But what did you think of Sentaro's dad?
I wish they would have focused more on like the issues, because it just like he was there, and then I don't know. It never felt like his presence had any emotional impact past the opening part of the episode.
Yeah. And also, it seemed like
I agree.
Though I will say, from the little bit we got of him, he really seemed. I could see why he went away. He seems to not get a couple things, I guess, like his reaction to the possibility of his daughter not waking up was, no, it's not going to happen. And it's like, you can't really have that kind of response in a situation like that. So he doesn't, he probably, it makes, what we know of him, that doesn't surprise me that he would handle that situation poorly.
Did you also like his reaction to, you're going to take this fucking fountain pen and you're going to like it?
He gave him a fountain pen.
Hey, I got a fountain pen. They're nice.
Good pen.
Listen, I some people may like it, but if I haven't seen you in years and that's the present you have to win me over, we have issues. Mission failed.
Mission failed. Get him next time.
Sasuke, what would be the present to win you over if you haven't seen your parent in years?
If it's been like a decade, they had to come with something heavy. Like, you have to what do I want?
You gotta at least like cry when you see me the first time. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I think they would probably win me over. I already own this, but if you came with like a box set of Watamote, like all the volumes, like
what about
you
the
would probably
cards?
win me over. No.
Exodia?
No. I'm reading Yu-Gi-Oh right now, and I'm not having fun. By the way, I forgot how I didn't forget, but it just brings back memories of like the ass pulls and why the series like is. It felt like a cartoon, and it didn't feel like an anime.
Oh God, I'm about to die. Oh, what is this? Blue Eyes White Dragon.
The heart of the cards for my there is a literal scene where Pegasus, we know Pegasus and his powers, right? The mind scan ability. His friends
Yugi
blocked
boy.
his Yugi boy, Kaiba boy. he was so great. I mean, he still is, but they blocked his mind scan because Yugi's friends willed it to happen. They literally just said, guys, we gotta stop him, and they just did. I don't know how. I guess they're like,
it's like fairy tale and crack
or something. It's worse. Like, at least fairy tale will give someone a power up. They just did it. I don't know how they did it in unison too.
Yugi, you will not be able to stop my ultimate blue eyes obelisk dragon man. He's riding a hot dog. Yugi.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, and in the manga, he actually kills Bandit Keith. Pretty fun.
Yeah, he does.
Damn.
Fuck Bandit Keith.
He's such an American caricature. Jesus. Every sentence he cusses. Like, every sentence he's just like, fuck, I need to go kill Pegasus. God damn it. Shit. What the fuck? Joey, let me win.
Fuck this shit and fucking fuck.
I'm too old for this shit.
It's so ridiculous.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Out of bubble gum.
But other than that, I also wasn't I guess I like the fact that Centauro was okay, but I wasn't a fan of the fake out because they knew what they were doing. Like, come
Right.
on. They knew exactly what they were doing. And then I was just like, the whole time I was like, wait, when was Sachiko with him?
Yeah, I feel like that's a really bad thing because you think Sentaro is in a wreck and that he's the one in the hospital. And also, I'm reading the manga at the same time as I'm watching this. I feel like they legitimately left out a bunch of stuff in the manga that they couldn't. I don't know why they couldn't have added it to the anime, because it made stuff more clear. Because when Sajiko wakes up, she explains how she got into the actual motorcycle, and it shows her getting into the motorcycle. You think that would have been important? Just a little bit anime?
The anime says she was there, but I was just like, you never showed, you literally just showed him leaving the chase. I thought he was going to chase after Bone on the foot, but then he's on a motorcycle. I'm like, okay. To be fair, they never showed the back of it because apparently she was riding on the back, but still, that's why I say it was a weird fake out, and I don't know why they did it if you were just going to reveal it within the same episode.
I agree. I feel like that was just a huge, just kind of psych. And also, when you look back and you read the subtitles and what he says, he's saying, "Is he okay?" And they don't even bat an eyelash. They're just like, they don't know if she's gonna wake up or da-da-da. I'm sorry. This isn't Sentaro. It was actually, Sajiko. And it's like, oh, did you not hear what I said at the first time? I
also it makes Bone look so insensitive when he's just like, oh, it's not my boyfriend Sentaro. Okay, I'm out of here. It makes him look like he doesn't give a fuck.
Right, that's another thing that they didn't show from the manga. Because in the manga, they said, oh, he's laying over there on the bench, and he's not at the bench. And he goes, I think I might know where he is. And then he sees the family off and then goes upstairs. But yeah, in the anime, he's just like, oh, it's not him? Fuck you guys. They just, I don't know, I feel like they just left a lot of stuff out of the manga, and I don't know why they did, because now that I'm looking back on it, it just kind of makes it more kind of cheap in a way.
Rushed, I think, is probably what
I really think it's rushed. I feel like they had a certain budget for a certain amount of episodes, and they needed to squeeze the best parts in there, which, I don't know, they could have easily have made, I say 18 episodes. They really could have, based off of what I'm reading.
Did you read Phil's comments?
Bro, friendship stops everything. I was walking down the street, and since I didn't have any friends, I got robbed. What the I didn't know where this story was going the first second I started reading it, and I'm still pretty confused by the end of it.
You gotta have friends.
Because if you don't, your ass is getting robbed.
Who's the best friend to have, from an anime?
From an anime? I mean, there's so many. I don't know.
I'm gonna say Kenzo Tenma. He's a neurosurgeon. You ever hit your head on something? He's got your back. It's also, he tracks down Johann Liebert and all that shit. So he's pretty good in that regard too.
Whatever.
What do you mean whatever?
Probably Hatsuhara from Fruits Basket. He's definitely a great friend.
What do you let
or
you get
Hanajima.
robbed?
Wait, what?
Would any of those let you get robbed?
Oh, Hana definitely. She's gonna be like, I sense bad ways from those guys.
Oh yeah,
and she's gonna murder them.
Good point.
I sense bad waves. I'm going to kill them right now.
I knew Satsuki always wanted his goth big titty girlfriend.
What?
Yeah, big titties, does she?
No.
I didn't think so.
I'm watching you, Satsuki.
What?
Sasuke's resolve says Farnese from Berserk.
Well, which Farnese? Were we talking about Pyromaniac Farnese or which Farnese?
I swear if he says the one that flogs herself, then peace it out.
I mean, she is a woman of God. What can I say?
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing when it comes to her.
Probably not that great.
Sean says, I feel like Josuke would be better with fixing damage. Yeah, no, that's actually a pretty good one. It's a good one. Anyways, we always get sidetracked on this show. Back to the episode.
What did you think of Ritsuko in her English singing voice?
Oh, I like it.
It was amazing. It was
She
beautiful.
was really good. Like, I know when it comes to like the singing parts, like especially if they're doing English, I get it. It's hard to ease translation and whatnot, so it's not going to sound perfect. So I kind of give leeway, but she was really good. She just nailed it. The favorite things from The Sound of Music. It's really good.
She's a keeper.
I just wish we could have seen that whole performance, and we never did.
That's true.
Instead, we had Fang Boy probably win it all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Fang
with
Boy.
his
Me.
lame ass song.
What? What are you
Butterfly,
talking?
butterfly, rainbow in the sky. Hey,
it makes sense. Just let it play out, EA. It's a great song.
Yeah. And then they won, and it's like stupid.
Oh my god.
I wanted to see the raindrop on whiskers in Mittens on Kittens. All covered in string. These are a few of my favorite things.
What else happened in this episode?
Since our fucking went AWOL.
I was gonna say, is it for real this time though?
Yes.
He's gonna move to Canada or something?
That's gonna be a far drive. Or swim.
And I get like he feels guilty about the accident, even though like we didn't even talk about, this no, before I even go to the Sentaro angle, why does this always happen in anime? At least this one was more believable because he's driving near this corner and then the car just fucking swerves out of nowhere. But we know of the Truck-kun.
Oh
trope.
yes. Fucking Truck-kun made an appearance in Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
Oh god.
Fuck.
I shit you not.
What the fuck?
And
Okay.
I was laughing in the theater, and everybody was looking at me, and I'm like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand.
That might be true. Maybe like newer generation of anime like don't exactly know about Truck-kun. I'm sure it still shows up, but
I went to Jujutsu Kaisen. I've never seen so many like girls at an animation.
Oh, it's
like,
it's Gojo.
I'm like, why?
Girls love
I mean,
JJK.
Demon Slayer, it was kind of a mix, but it was mostly, dudes. But I went there and I'm just hearing them like chatter and going, "Oh, Gojo." I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. Yeah, they love Gojo, Itadori, Megumi.
But it's such a violent series. I would have thought that, I don't know. Well,
No, he's got the piercing eyes. He's hot.
My son told me, he said, it's a new generation, Dad. Women can like Jujutsu Kaisen. And I was like, oh, that is funny.
they like fights too.
Yeah, they do.
But where I was like ending it off was when these moments happen. I'm not saying this is the equivalent of Truck-kun, but it's just funny when it happens because the person who hits the person is so inconsequential. They just want a certain thing to happen. Ergo, this hospitalization of Sachiko and injury of Sentaro, but they never go further than that incident. Like, there's no ramifications for the person involved in the accident. They don't tell us what happened. It's literally just some mysterious driver we don't know or ever will hear from. Just like what happened in Fruits Basket with Kyoko. Any other series with the Truck-kun. It's literally the defining character is the vehicle, not the person.
So what you're saying is power scale. Goku versus Truck-kun. Truck-kun always wins.
I mean, what could Goku do? Because apparently Truck-kun is so stealthy and so fucking fast, no one can react except by looking at it and saying, eh? And then after that, they die. Like, I guess Goku wouldn't be able to do anything either because it happens all the time. Nobody can see the truck, apparently. They can't see the fucking beaming lights because this usually happens at night too. So, like, they can't see it somehow. They can't hear it. So, yeah.
And
Truck-kun.
Goku, he doesn't pay attention to anything unless he's either, I don't know, hungry or he wants to fight something. So it's not like Truck-kun wants to fight. He just comes out of nowhere and hits you.
Oh, he doesn't want to fight. He wants to kill.
I want to say he's there to murder and end people's families.
He drinks the blood of your relatives.
Yeah. And then he just goes on to another series.
Someone should make a drawing of Truck-kun, like, in a courtroom facing all these charges after everybody that he's killed, and then just another drawing of him in the electric chair. Just him in the electric chair, and he's like, I'll be back.
He just fucking hits the judge or the tree. Like, you can't stop this guy.
What were we talking about with this show again?
Jokes.
Centaro's absence.
Oh, yeah.
My mistake.
Yeah, I mean, we only got one more episode left, so.
Yep. Any predictions on how this will end? Because whatever you predict, you will not see coming. I'm telling you that right now.
Sentaro goes and confesses his love to Kaoru and cucks Ritsuko. And we get the cuck ending.
We get the cuck ending that you wanted in AOT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh?
Satsuki?
Honestly, with this festival ending in the way it did, with us not seeing it, there's not really much they can do left because all the B plot lines have been pretty wrapped up. So the only thing left is to tell the story between what's going to happen with this relationship between Sentaro and Bone. They've pretty much already established that Bone and Ritsuko are going to be an item, so I don't really think they're going to focus on that. Like, what I see, considering that Sentaro's going, is like a time skip or something, and we just see their lives after then. That's because like what is left? Like the way they played up Sentaro leaving, I don't think it's going to be something to where he just leaves for like a month and comes back. I think it's going to be for a while.
He left to get milk, and all of his brothers and sisters were waiting for him.
It makes me sad that he just left because, like I said, I understand he feels guilty, but you're also like leaving your siblings, like, and they look up to you. So that's odd.
Kaoru should have planted a kiss right on those lips. That's what he should have done.
Mwah.
It's a real love story.
Yeah. It would have worked.
Anything else?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Next week, final episode.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Final episodes of AOT and Kids on the Block. All right. It's time to talk about now the final episode of Marin. Marin episode 12.
Marin.
This was... I forget which episode I thought, or that I really liked. I still think that one's
69.
my favorite, but this one is my second favorite episode. Because it was just Gojo and Marin, which is what I like about this series.
Yeah, I was like, probably like the least fan servicey episode. Just just literally just them being normal. Yeah, that usually doesn't happen.
And it was entertaining. It wasn't boring. It wasn't like that one episode right before, like when was it the episode they introduced Juju's sister? That was like the worst episode, right?
Probably.
Yeah, it was the complete polar opposite of that episode, where it was everything that I enjoyed about the series all into one. And I thought it ended pretty much perfectly for the series. It's the best ending you could have gotten.
You also got Leatherface. That's always fun.
Oh, Leatherface. I love the homage to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I was like, oh, nice. Nice. And she got scared.
She did. I didn't expect that. I thought it would be, I didn't expect either of them really to get scared. I thought, if anything, they were going to make Gojo scared, because that seems to be kind of the thing to subvert your expectations. But no, it was just kind of Marin gets scared, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. She's such a girl.
She is. Yes, she is such a girl. And then at the end,
what I mean by that is it seems more believable.
Women.
Like, in a way.
And then at the end, she confesses to Gojo, even though he's asleep, which I kind of feel like they should have just went for it, but at least she said it.
Oh, my.
You see, I like that moment because they didn't try, like, obviously it was like one of those one-sided confession things, but and we've seen that a lot in anime. It's practically a trope. But they didn't try to like insult your intelligence this time, where it's like it's some offensive like fake out to where, because a lot of the times what will happen is whoever will confess, and then the other person won't hear it or something. It'll be something very contrived and very stupid.
Just
at least
kidding.
Oh god, that's terrible. Sticking the tongue out.
Bleh.
She did the same thing, except she showed her blue tongue. Yeah. Oh yeah, rent a girlfriend. Hentai! Bleh! It's like, I'm gonna stab you in your throat.
But yeah, like they already showed you that Gojo was falling asleep, and it's probably why Marin was did it in the first place. So it's more of a moment for her rather than for them to like be together. So yeah.
Turns out Marin is also a model.
Now, that is her side gig. Now you know where the money comes from.
They just kind of nonchalantly are just like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm a model. No big deal. I just totes just am a model, and I just can't even.
I'm a 15-year-old model. I'm just really successful, and it's just, it's whatever.
And I can only eat fried stuff in Greece and,
Oh, that's right. She
fried rice.
She eats all that stuff. She can't, if you're a model, you can't eat that.
Yeah, well, she does. She got that metabolism.
Superhuman metabolism.
They don't show Mari's dad for some reason. She talked about her conversation with her dad, but they actually show him in the manga. I don't know why they just didn't do that.
Is her dad cool?
Yeah, he seemed cool, but he was still a dad, so no offense, EA. But
no, I get it. We have to be that way sometimes.
Yeah, he was still like, I mean, I get it. He's not really hard on her because she was just not doing her schoolwork.
Hold on, we gotta sorry, Satsuki. Somebody in the chat says Albatrays, longtime viewer, first time caller.
Hey, first time caller.
I'm late like my girlfriend's period. What did I miss?
Well, I mean, sounds like I'll support soon. I don't know.
You're gonna have to invest in condoms. Well, I guess it's too late for that. The morning after pill works as well. So,
Poor guy.
Satsuki, you did it to me twice.
I did.
You did it to me with Nagatoro. After this show ended, I read the manga to
Oh wow.
freaking Dress Up Darling.
Wow.
I'm all caught up now.
Damn. I guess that's what we have to do for Watamote. I need to make an anime.
Well,
Oh man, I can't wait till the second season because that one I feel like shows more heartfelt stuff. Because I loved the heartfelt ending with her confessing and how they kind of made it look like they were on the same bed, but it was just how they edited it and whatnot, and my heart melted. That was so sweet.
Stuff.
show's way better than Rent a Girlfriend, though.
Oh, 100%. Do not.
It's a challenge.
Do not speak of Rent a Girlfriend in the same existence as Dress Up Darling.
People will. That's the sad part. People will compare these two.
I don't even know how. He's not renting anything. Maureen is a better person.
Just because it's a rom-com, people will say, if you like Rent a Girlfriend, if you like Marin, you'll like Rent a Girlfriend.
Why don't they just make more effort to do research? Because they're not even remotely the same. Because all the people on Rent a Girlfriend are terrible. The dude and all the women, terrible.
Perfect
Maureen.
anime for the Jaegerists.
Maureen, on the other hand, she's an all-around great character. She's my waifu of the season.
You know, I think Marin and Gojo are really likable characters. I think all of them typically are generally likable, like in their own, like on their own. But I think the way some of them are used in this season is just a little underwhelming and not fun. Juju, I think, is probably the one that I dislike the most.
I mean, yeah, they definitely do the whole, walk into the bathroom, look at the jugs, boob physics. A little much of the show, and sure, if that was taken away, it would probably make the show even better and have higher marks in my regard, but I still think overall the show was... I'm not upset that I watched the show. I'm really happy I saw this show. I probably never would have saw it if it wasn't for KOA.
How did you feel about Maureen almost fucking dying?
Oh yeah, that's right. She almost died.
She fucking fell in the water and just sank to the bottom. Why did she do that?
I love that moment.
I'm gonna do in here. What? I'm like, huh?
I kind of love that moment because it was like they didn't need it at all. It's like extra information. Like, yeah, she can't swim either, but she still wants to fucking dip her toes in a pool. But yeah, I mean,
that could have been something that came up in conversation. You know what I mean? Like, did they have to really be like, "Oh, I can't swim"? Gug.
Well, now we know that Gojo can swim.
Yeah, he sure can. I mean, he fell in the ocean the last time.
And also, speaking of anime tropes, Mara was like, I want to go see the ocean and swim in the ocean. What is up with fucking oceans? What is so cool about it?
You ever been to the ocean?
I have.
Did you not think it was cool?
I did. But not enough to like...
Well, there you go.
But not enough like for example, I'm not gonna like one day on KOA go, one day, guys, together, we're gonna go to see the ocean. And that is gonna be our life's goal. Even if it means we all die trying.
I mean, this series has some parallels to Attack on Titan. And you saw Maureen showing off the nape of her neck. I know someone who would love that.
Oh, Levi. Old Levi, yeah.
You're making this too easy for me, lady.
Time to sweep up this dirty cabin.
Anyone seen that? Anyone seen Zeke? That fucking monkey.
That fuck. fucking monkey.
Brass monkey. That fucking monkey.
Oh, yeah, the blue tongue thing was like I actually forgot about that. That made me laugh. So it was so stupid.
It was stupid, but it's such what a teenage girl would do, just to ruin a wholesome moment. Just bleh.
Yeah, they're probably going to get married. It's going to be great. They're going to have fun. Apparently, Bill was robbed at the beach, and he had to remove the message. So
He needs to stop going outside. He keeps getting robbed. My God.
At the beach, though. Damn.
it's
My
kind of hard to get
towels
robbed
and
at the
then-
beach.
Yeah, because like it's harder to run. Like
So
It's-
many
it's-
people.
there's
I
no
wouldn't
like
say-
there's no alleyways you can hide. It's just like it's out in the open. I mean, maybe if it's crowded and like someone like pickpocketed you and they ran off, like maybe that'll make it harder. But if it's like you know a normal day at the beach, then damn, bad luck.
People will steal people's shit whenever they like leave it out on the beach, just to like a towel and like a tent or umbrella with some shade. If you're not there watching your shit, you go back to your car to get something. Some people might actually try to steal it. You'd be
Oh, yeah.
surprised. It's like, are you really? You fucking you that broke? You gotta steal somebody's towel?
Yeah, they had this video of this person, this lady who was like, I guess I think it was in Miami or something, but she was just like, they showed all the stuff that she pickpocketed, and it was just a shit ton of cell phones and stuff. I don't think I have that video.
Oh
I don't think I
God.
can find it, but it was like, damn, like she robbed everybody. And then when the police were taking her away, like there was a crowd of people surrounding her, and it just all was they were singing in unison, nah 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 nah, hey hey hey, goodbye. Like it was great.
It's kind of what you get for robbing people.
Yeah, I know. People that steal shit are horrible people.
Philip says,
They're
I
on the-
heard.
they're on the same verge as Jaegerists.
Yeah, well, Jaegerists are Nazis. They can fuck right off. By the way, did you know the KOA podcast supports Black Lives Matter, trans rights, just
Gay rights.
women, gay rights, minorities.
rights.
You know who we don't support? Fascists,
Ducks,
dictators, racism,
lollies.
transphobia, also lollies. That's an important one. Right up there with dictators, I think.
Frederica.
Whoa! Hold up. Frederica's fine.
No,
She's not
she's
lolly.
she looks like a Nazi.
What?
She
When?
wears a uniform, has a hat.
Well, I need
They
to
had-
change my outfit.
They have those funny hats.
The funny hats. Hatler. Philip says, I heard a rumor Sabor Lena has a yacht on the ocean. I don't know who Sabor Lena is.
It's the robot version of Sabelina.
I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't
You
know
don't
that was a
need
thing.
another one.
Oh my god. I am Saborlina. I will suck your dick.
Oh my god. Okay. Lightning Eagle is here. Everyone say hi to Lightning.
Hi, Lightning. You missed
Yo.
us talk about all kinds of fun stuff about. Well, I better not repeat it. Just watch it in the replay.
Bill says, if you support gay rights so much, I really need some money. I got robbed again.
This is me. I'm confused.
Stop getting robbed.
You should probably like, I don't know, like, deposit your money in a bank or something.
Freaking carry your Second Amendment carry or something. That way nobody tries to rob you.
Oh my god.
They might take that though.
That's
take
true.
your gun.
Not honestly, you have to pry it from my cold dead hands first.
Then they just move on to the next step. Take a life. You took everything from me,
including my
What's
life.
wrong with you?
And now I'm going to take your nuts.
Or
And then
I
you
was
get
thinking
Wait,
revenge.
You get reincarnated as no. You get reincarnated as your robber's nuts.
Thought this would be like Zeke Yeager with the euthanasia plan.
Can you just imagine an anime like that though?
Well, EA, there's something similar to it.
Is it the one with the dog?
No. It's about apparently a guy being reincarnated into around a woman's crotch.
A kitty?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Link?
No.
What?
No.
We support this.
No, not we. You, I guess. And I'm still shocked.
Fine. I'll look at it on my own term. What's it called? I got reincarnated as a snatch?
I don't know, but
I got
good luck trying to find it.
Reincarnated as a snatch.
Oh my god.
I think the China would work. Yeah. My dress up darling. Fun time.
I like this art.
I guess are we passing this episode?
It's very detailed. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm passing it. I'm sorry. Passing this show, Sasuke, you keep coming out with bangers. You're the man.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what happens next freaking season since you got apparently another banger coming.
You are going to love Spy Family. Like you guys are going to love Spy Family.
Spy Family's great.
No doubt.
Very,
I think EAU will especially love Spy Family.
Oh.
If I know you.
Well,
all right. Can't wait.
Technically should hate it. If you think about it.
Why?
No.
Well, no, Sats. Well,
why would I hate it?
Well, I mean, it's we'll cross these roads when we get there.
Crossroads?
Yeah.
See you at the crossroads. Crossroads.
See you at
so
the
you don't be lonely.
Phil says, do we support Genshin Impact? I guess.
I know Lightning Eagle and Hollow does.
Yes, I am a fan of Lisa.
Oh, Lisa's great.
Lisa is the witch, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am a fan of Rosaria.
Yeah, Rosario Dawson is cool too.
Mona. We're fans.
Mona and that ass.
Okay. All right. Well, we all said we're going to pass the show. Cool. That's it for the KOA podcast, though.
Already?
So, EA, where can they find you?
I cry. Well, you can find me on over at Everything Animated. I'm over there. I have a couple of ideas for some videos that might be coming in the near future. Just because I always have these weird thoughts in my brain, and I'm like, I should just put that to make a video and see what happens. So yeah, got that coming. Twitch, I don't exist. Twitter, I don't exist.
Oh
I'm
my
on
God.
a plane of non-existence. I only exist on YouTube.
All right. Okay. It's Nazi.
You can find me on my main channel, Satsuki the Savage. You can find me on my second channel, Satsuki the Reactor, where I don't post videos, but you can check out the backlog. You know what I'm saying? Twitch is Satsuki the Savage, DA. Same as my Twitter. Pokemon Legends Arceus streams coming soon. I've been grinding that game for too long. If for anybody who plays that game, just to give you an idea of how much grinding I've been doing, I'm only on mission 5, but I have 6 stars. It's getting ridiculous out here. But
Is it true
yeah.
that they finessed you for the haircut?
Oh no, because I found a good haircut after, but I like that clip.
That was a great clip. You're like, they finessed me.
I found a good hairstyle after that, but yeah, the game's been fun so far. Different feel to Pokemon, so I've been kind of like rejuvenated just the games in general because it's been a while since I played a video game, so glad Pokemon brought me back. But that is it for me.
As for me, Wednesday, I have a video coming out. I think a nice one-off video about 5 anime like Attack on Titan. I made reference to one of them in this podcast already. We'll see if you guys can guess what that is to Wednesday when that video comes out. That should be really cool. Thursday, I got a re-upload of last Friday's video that was brigaded by r/Titanfolk and some of the Jaegerist guys. So that video is going back up. It will be in support of numerous charities. So, if you got any buckaroos lying around, check out that video, support it because it'll be for a good cause. And Friday, April Fool's video. What could it be? We don't know. I'll fucking do it again.
Believe it or not, it's just me.
All right, well, see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Johnny.
See ya. Or later.